Hello friends, it's me, and today, conditioner hair theory. Let's check out, is conditioner actually good for your hair? Style theory from the StyleTheorists. Together, let's go. Let's start. Well, I'm so sorry to the StyleTheorists. I have short hair. I'm going to cut my hair later, so I might not be appropriate for this, but I'm still going to watch this, you know. Good information. Keep me knowledgeable, so sorry.
Answer me this. Do you need conditioner to wash your hair the right way? Or is everyone just wasting their time and money? Put your answers in the comments below because by the end of this episode, you will never look at your hair the same way again.
Alright, pause this video right now. Comment down below. Let's continue.
Hello Internet, welcome to Style Theory, the show that's here to wash away your hair care woes. We've shown you how
Hello Internet, welcome to Style Theory.
to grow it, shave it, and now it's time to tackle the most important step, washing it. It's something that everyone does, but did you know that not everyone does it the same way? In fact, people have some pretty hot takes on the right way to wash your hair. So much so that multiple people have asked me to make this episode because they believe that conditioner is a waste of money. Which, I'm gonna plant my flag on the other side of this argument right now because I heavily disagree. My hair would be a bird's nest without conditioner. However, I am nothing if not willing to let the data speak for itself, which means—
Alright, I'm gonna stand on the I don't know part because I regularly go from hair to botak, hair then botak. Botak means bald hair lah, bald. So no hair, kosong hair, kosong means no hair lah. Okay, sorry.
it's time for another Style Theory shower experiment. Yep, we're back in the shower on camera, folks. But to do this experiment right, I needed a lot of hair to help me out. 8 heads of it to be exact, including me. Why do we have so many people? To get the widest range of hair data that we possibly can, with as many unique experiences as possible. And each of us entered into this experiment with different ideas about what the optimal hair care routine should include.
I use moisture-enriching shampoo, moisture-enriching conditioner. I use mousse that's moisture-enriching. Everything I do is to add more moisture into my dry head. And yet, over the course of this week, I'm not going to be allowed to do that.
I don't really need to do much with
Whoa,
moisturizing.
bro!
I mean, to be honest, I do the most typical man thing possible.
If my hair doesn't get moisture, it becomes dry, brittle, hard to manage. I have to actually add oil into my hair care routine. If it doesn't have a moisturizing effect to it, I don't use it.
Normally, I don't actually have a normal hair care routine. I know that's kind of sacrilege. I tend to lean towards the 2-in-1, 3-in-1 kind of packs, just for convenience.
Seems like between all of our participants, we can be divided into 2 different teams.
I think I support the last guy because convenience sake, you know. It's like, you don't need to have, okay, you can focus more things in life, alright? There's a limit to how much humans can hold, the different mental capacity for everyone.
Team hair care and team got no cares. But who is right? Well, to find out if you actually need conditioner and, more importantly, which hair washing method actually gives you the best results, we're going to test 4 different methods, including one that caused the biggest shock to my system on this channel so far. We are hitting the ground running and starting with the most controversial method on this list, shampoo only. We'll be using the Pantene Pro V Classic Clean line because it had the most wide range of items available. Team Hair Care was not looking forward to round 1.
No, the amount of people who have told me specifically that they do not use conditioner, flames on the side of my face. Why are you doing that to your hair?
Well,
Because I don't have hair, botak head, like your head is literally botak, so,
past Amy, you're gonna find out firsthand because we are about to enter the monetization-friendly shower zone. Ooh, wet clothes. house. Monetization-friendly shower zone. While you're watching us lather in our shampoo, let's talk about what the heck shampoo is even doing to our hair. Our hair naturally produces an oily substance called sebum. This natural oil binds to your hair strands by attaching to a protein called keratin. This process leaves your hair feeling soft and moisturized until there's too much of it and it leaves your hair looking greasy. This is why we wash our hair, to remove that excess buildup as well as any other oils and dirt that may have gotten tangled in there. But as you might remember from some of our previous episodes, oil and water don't exactly mix. To get clean, we need to add a surfactant or a soap to grab up all that gunk and wash it away. That's where the shampoo comes in. In shampoo, the surfactant you usually find is either sodium lauryl sulfate, also known as SLS, or sodium laureth sulfate, aka SLES. Our shampoo for today happens to use both, which, don't get me wrong, is great for getting clean. But when you remove all of that natural oil, it can leave your hair feeling, well, you'll see.
I don't like it. I felt like I was pulling out more of my hair when I was trying to get my fingers through it, and it just feels a little stiff.
I hate it. This is a disaster. We have been.
Oh my goodness, I like her intro. This is a disaster. Oh my goodness. I like that. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm so sorry. That is a good intro. That's an excellent intro.
And it just feels a little stiff.
I hate it. This is a disaster. We have been forsaken. Nothing is sacred anymore.
Same, Nicole. Hard same. However, over on Team Got No Cares, things weren't looking
Oh my goodness, that was epic!
too bad.
I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed with the volume that I'm getting right now with my hair. I'm starting to wonder if my shampoo that I have been using is the problem, because this is fairly silky smooth and this is just the shampoo.
I would say this is pretty standard for how my hair feels out of a shower. My hair tends to not get tangled or dry too much.
Though one member was a little bit on the fence.
It did feel really soft, but it gets a little coarse once it's dried out a bit, and yeah, it's not my favorite. I'm hoping it gets better from here.
Oh, don't you worry, Casey. We're about to find out.
Welcome back to the bathroom, where we are about to wash our hair with shocker conditioner. I'm so excited. I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank myself for giving me this conditioner, and Theorists for paying for it because we all had to use the same conditioner.
And Theorists, my hair was in desperate need of some moisture because 2 days later, it was feeling like a frizzy...
If I'm not wrong, you can use it as... If I'm not wrong, because it appears in this video, you can use it as a business expense. I don't know. Maybe. Sorry. I don't know.
brittle nest.
Ugh.
That's that dry, crunchy, like crispy sound that I love not having my hair sound like, which is what I think the conditioner is gonna do. So let's go shower. Shall we? Because, you know, here in Style Theory, showering is a group project.
And while we enjoy that sweet, sweet conditioner, I'm about to drop some bars on why it is such a vital part of so many hair care routines. Remember how in the last round we talked about how shampoo cleanses your hair of its natural oils? The ones that make your hair feel naturally moisturized? Well, conditioners are here to help add some of that oil back in. Think of it like a lotion, but for your hair. They contain ingredients called quaternary ammonium salts, or quats for short. Much like your natural oils, quats also bind to that keratin protein that makes up your hair strands, and it mimics the moisturizing effects of that natural oil. While that's what I and the rest of Team Hair Care love about conditioners, it's also what other people really hate. It leaves them with a feeling of an oily film on their hair. It's actually the common argument I hear against conditioners, that it just makes their hair feel dirty again. Well, lucky for them, some conditioners, like the one we're using today, use an alternate conditioning agent known as stearimidopropyl dimethylamine, or SAPDMA, neither of which are easy to say, but go off. Anyway, stearimidopropyl dimethylamine is meant to be less filmy, and so theoretically makes your hair feel less greasy. Now, for our team hair care participants, this might mean that this conditioner doesn't feel quite as moisturizing as ones they're typically used to using, especially if they're like me and use one that specifically targets adding moisture back into your hair on top of its normal conditioning agents. Either way, it shouldn't make any difference in our results today. And let me tell you, at this point, anything was going to be better than shampoo, which gave us nothing at all.
Look me in the eyes and tell me that this is not better than what I got with shampoo only. Look at the shine, look at the soft, look at the structure, look how it does.
Let me take a look.
Nothing at all.
Look me in the eyes and tell me that this is not.
Okay, to be fair, it's... Okay. Look you in the eye. I'm looking you in the eye. In the eye. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
Better than what I got with shampoo only. Look at the shine, look at the soft, look at the structure, look how it doesn't look like it's growing out of my head and I stuck my finger in a light socket.
So it doesn't feel like rough. It doesn't feel tangled like it did back with just the shampoo. So it just feels normal.
This feels way softer. From all the way from like my roots, ultimately I feel much more comfortable in this hair. I feel like I can touch it. I feel like it's soft, which is very nice.
I have some natural curl retention. As you can see, this is more of like the kind of Corbin blue that I'm looking for when I use my other products. I did.
Hey! Is it HSM? Is it HSM? High School Musical? Is it? Oh my goodness. I watched that during my primary secondary school days, I guess. Primary school, secondary school days. Yeah.
Enjoy the curl patterns this time versus the first time with just the shampoo.
Heck, even Dan of Team Got No Cares was seeing the light.
My hair, one, smells great. It smells wonderful. Two, it feels so good. Conditioner really just kind of takes my hair and just like bumps it up another notch.
I think we just made Dan an honorary member of Team Hair Care.
Well done, Dan.
However, not everyone was feeling the moist fantasy.
Overall, I'm not totally loving the way this feels compared to yesterday. It's a slight difference. I don't think it's a humongous difference, but I do feel my hair a little bit harder to get through, and it feels very uneven.
It's very poofed out. I just feel like a sponge. It feels even poofier than it was with the last wash. I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
Not gonna lie, their reactions were hard to wrap my head around. What could cause this huge divide? Well, they happened to be 2 of our 3 participants to have short hair. And while AJ was firmly on Team Moisture, they had a different story. You see, the sebaceous glands that produce that natural hair oil are located on your scalp, and that oil travels from your scalp up the length of your hair to moisturize it. If your hair is shorter, then it doesn't have as far to go. In fact, it can start to build up almost immediately after washing. It's why so many people with short hair need to wash their hair more often, and adding in a ton of conditioner can make that build-up process even faster. On the other hand, or other scalp, I guess, having longer hair means that the oil has a much harder time reaching the ends of your hair. This can lead to breakage and those dreaded split ends, which is exactly what the conditioner is trying to fix. In fact, if you look at the instructions, it tells you to focus on the ends of your hair, not your scalp or your roots where that buildup starts to happen. With short hair, your hair pretty much just is root and end, making it easier to moisturize with the oils that your head naturally makes and not needing a lot of excess moisture added in. But for the vast majority of us, the difference between this round and the shampoo only round was like night and day, which was a big win for our conditioner.
If it doesn't do this, I don't want it.
Except that the 2-product method isn't the only way to get both shampoo and conditioner into one wash, which
Wow. Thank you. I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that. Like, it works in common sense, but on a more scientific point of view, I'm pretty sure that the average individuals, the regular individuals, the normal, basic, mediocre individuals, the humdrum individuals, they CMI, they IDK, literally they DK, don't know. So thank you for teaching us. Thank you so much. It's very educational.
Brings us to round number 3. Now that we've proven that conditioner is a vital part for many people's hair care routine, the next question that we have to answer is, do we actually need separate products? Or could we save time and money by putting them into the same bottle? While most of Team Hair Care had never tried a 2-in-1 product, a few of our other participants were already very familiar.
I believe that was the last thing that I was using on the regular.
This is basically what I swear by, is that the 2-in-1 is the only way to go. However, I don't think it's necessarily because it's the best product. It's more of a matter of convenience. I just like having everything in one bottle.
This is what I used to
Also,
use.
if I'm not wrong, it's cheaper. Buying 2 bottles is 2 bottles. Buying 1 bottle is 1 bottle.
It was on a regular basis for about 28 years of my life. I was a simple man and I wanted things to be simple.
The simple life. Listen, if we can streamline the road to perfect hair, I am all for it. But as we all readied ourselves for our next round of washing, Asia brought up a really good point.
It's 2024. Why do we still have 2-in-1s? I don't understand the 2-in-1 thing. Like, I get when you're in a time crunch or you're like traveling or like camping and you don't have enough space for 2 things, but like, I still don't understand the science behind it. How can it clean and condition?
I'm glad you asked. It turns out that the 2-in-1 is not just a mix of the previous 2 products in the same bottle. Shocking, I know. While normal conditioners use those SAPDMAs or quats like we mentioned earlier, this product used completely different conditioning ingredients. And that's not even the wildest part going on here. As ingredients are listed on the label in order based on how much of it is in the product, we can clearly see that there are way more shampooing agents in this than there are conditioning ones, which essentially makes a 2-in-1 product a shampoo with a itty bitty teeny tiny bit of conditioner in it. But can a little bit of conditioner actually make a huge difference? Well, that answer is a little bit complicated to say the least.
I like it that Amy actually tackles this topic in a very educational method. It's like, hey, this works, you are correct, you know what? Let's seek it, let's ask the right questions. Let's ask the simple but correct questions and not beat around the bush. It's nice, it's educational. Thank you.
Finished our first ever time using the 2-in-1 shampoo, and I'm a little surprised. It's not that bad.
Surprise.
Visually, it's pretty good. Touch-wise, it's okay. It still feels a little crunchier than normal, but it's honestly not that bad.
Well, it's dry. I don't even know what to say. This is awful. So, as you can see, it's dried a little insane. It feels okay. The ends are still really tangly.
It does feel softer than the previous methods, which I'm shocked.
It feels just a little bit better than what the shampoo did. Like, it definitely feels like it conditioned better.
I feel like it's a little bit even more poofy than the others. I have to
Okay,
make...
not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested to know round 1, round 2, round 3, now round 4. I'm very curious about it. Round 4.
a devil's bargain. Do I want soft and poofy or not as poofy and more coarse with my hair?
The
Why not?
Pantene
Eh? The best of both worlds. Eh?
2-in-1 works just as well as separately. I would say that if you're trying to cut cost if you're trying to cut
See?
time.
Cut costs,
Do the
cut costs, cut
2-in-1.
costs.
Yes,
Eh?
despite each of the previous rounds showing almost a unanimous result between the two different teams, this time there was no correlation between who had a positive or a negative result. Length, structure, dryness, the results were all over the place. And the reason seems to come down to how the 2-in-1 is formulated, mixed with how each person's unique hair absorbs that itty-bitty teeny bit of moisture. It's likely that Rachel, with the worst results out of everyone, had the driest hair, which meant it needed a bigger boost of moisture, while others, like AJ and I, were able to get just enough to be passable, at least in the short term.
I feel like this is a good option when I travel. I think long term I would see it dry out a lot more because it does feel drier than normal.
But theorists, all this time we've been focusing only on one part of the equation, the products. We haven't considered the other key ingredient until now. For our final round, we are putting the water itself to the test with what I'm calling the hot and cold method. Here's how it's gonna go. We're going to be using the same products from round 2, but this time we are going to shampoo our hair in hot water. And then when it's time to condition, we will switch to cold.
I did read this in a magazine when I was like 13 years old, and I never tried it because cold showers suck. They suck so bad. I do not like them. I do not want to do them.
I told you at the
But
start.
it is effective. It is effective. There's a good reason why soldiers, professional fighters, professional athletes go for a quick cold shower. Go for a fast cold bath. Simple 1 minute, 2 minutes, come out. It is effective. Yeah, it sucks, but it's effective.
This episode that this final round was going to put a shock to our system, and I wasn't lying. But for you theorists, we will all be braving the freezing cold water.
I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this one. I thought about it. I don't want to do this one, but I'm gonna have to do this one.
Honestly, I'm hoping this is terrible.
Hey, Captain America t-shirt!
I hate to admit it, but I'm hoping that this goes poorly so I don't need to condition my hair with cold water.
Ahem. I said we're all going to brave the freezing cold water, right? Okay. Are we ready,
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
team?
Yes.
And wash!
No.
Oh yeah, that's cold.
Okay, there it is. Oh God.
I got my shorts wet. With cold water nonetheless.
Oh, it's so cold.
Okay, so look, this video was filmed, was uploaded in November. So they probably did it back in October or September. Okay, understandably it's around winter, autumn.
Hey, I hate you! Wow! Why would you do this to me?
Yeah, Amy, I hate you. I'm sorry. Joking. You are a good educator. Your videos are very educational. So thank you.
Okay, we did it.
Okay, I did it. Are you happy?
Now, why exactly are we putting ourselves through this nightmare of a shower? Because of our scales. No, I'm not talking about lizard people living in our shower drains or whatever. I'm talking about your scalp. If you zoom in to a strand of hair, you'll see that the outer layer, aka the cuticle, is made up of tiny overlapping cells that look almost like scales. When exposed to hot water, those scales open up and allow the shampoo to get into all the nooks and crannies, making for a very thorough clean. So why add in that dreaded cold water? Well, while the hot water opens those scales, the cold water makes them close. This supposedly helps keep your hair cleaner for longer, and it's meant to lock in the moisture of your conditioner more effectively than hot water. But does it? Well,
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that happens to your hair. I did not know that. I'm sorry. Hey, but look at the website. We all learned something new today, so I'm going to rewatch that again.
scalp. If you zoom in to a strand of hair, you'll see that the outer layer, aka the cuticle, is made up of tiny overlapping cells that look almost like scales. When exposed to hot water, those scales open up and allow the shampoo to get into all the nooks and crannies, making for a very thorough clean. So, why add in that dreaded cold water? Well, while the hot water opens those scales, the cold water makes them close. This supposedly helps keep your hair cleaner for longer, and it's meant to lock in the moisture of your conditioner more effectively than hot water. But does it? Well, I'm gonna let the results speak for themselves.
Hello, and welcome to the end of the day hair, which is actually looking really nice. I'm just getting such nice shiny curls. They look perfectly formed. They're hanging out. They're having a good time. Honestly, this is kind of the best result I've gotten throughout the whole day, which is upsetting because, again, I don't like cold showers, and the cold shower really helped lock in this kind of curl texture.
And I gotta say, I love my hair. It feels super smooth, it looks good, it's not too voluminous, it's not too poofy. It's basically exactly how I like it.
So that wasn't super fun, but my hair does feel really nice right now. This is probably the best it's felt so far. I know I just went ahead and brushed it again, but it's not tangly.
I am at a loss of words. This is already looking so much better. Yeah, my hair has never been wavy or something, but I see some waves here, which is fantastic.
In the end, nearly everyone rated the hot and cold method as their first choice for the best hair.
Hey, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white, we fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. Yeah.
For 2.
Y'all, I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about this at all.
It's kind of okay. It's actually kind of more on par with just the shampoo. It's still kind of like frizzy. It's not as silky smooth as the 2-in-1 or the shampoo and conditioner separately.
Once again, despite some
The quick cold shower is beneficial for the health. A fast and quick cold shower is good for your health. And if you do not like it, learn, adapt. Humans are habitual creatures. We adapt to it.
luminous successes, there was still a huge divide on these results. So, what of these methods should you take into your own hair care routine? Well, first off, some form of conditioner. Yeah, for all of you naysayers, conditioner, not a scam product. Even our shampoo.
If you don't have any hair or head, it's definitely a scam. If you don't have any hair, sorry.
Shampoo stands couldn't save the shampoo only round from having the overall worst results of the episode. However, the amount of
I'm back. There was a joke in which I got 2 leaders. Okay, I got 2 leaders back then. One was Wotak and the other one was not Wotak. They were rivals. Okay, they're rivals. They're friends, but they're rivals. Okay, so one day they informed the leader informed us, hey, the other leader, which is Botak, I'm going to buy him a gift. Alright? What do you think I will buy him? Standard chocolates. Standard a watch. Standard some gift or a handwritten letter. Some clever genius, some Einstein recommends, hey, since he's Botak, since he have no hair on his head, give him shampoo. Brother! Bro! And end up he already did, yeah, so.
conditioner that you need is dependent on a lot of other factors. Depending on your hair's texture.
Oh, even if you do shower, even if you did not shower, even if you did bathe, even if you did not did bathe, you will still smell. Right? So if people questions you, hey, do you shower? This sort of people is, you need to ask further questions. Of course I showered. What do you mean? Then why do you not smell? Now, when you smell, there's odor, but you did shower. So they questions about your hygiene. They questions about your hygiene, but the follow-up question is about your odor. So it's hygiene management questions, odor management questions. These two are different, but to them, it signifies differently. To them, it's the same. You can clarify this. Say, I'm not wearing any deodorant, but my hygiene is there. Now, if they want to escalate the situations, you have to be rude. You have to be insultive because they're downplaying. They're actively making fun of you. They're actively being rude to you. You have to protect yourself. I experienced it a lot. I literally showered in front of them. We are all guys. It's army, it's military. And then 2 hours later, I smell bad. We are in the office together. Why? It's human. Everybody smells bad. If you exercise a lot, if you sweat a lot, it's going to... If you exercise a lot, if you sweat a lot, if you're... By default, your body temperature, your heart beats a bit more. Your body odor will be more significant. You have a larger surface area. Your body surface... your body odor will be more significant. They're questioning about your hygiene, shower, but the actual question is your odor. Hygiene and odor. But they're mixing these two together, and the thing about it is some old laws that did not change will clump these two together, and you are being punished for smelling bad, even though you have good hygiene. That means you have good hygiene, but you don't apply deodorant. You have good hygiene, but you don't apply perfume. You are forced to compromise to them. This kind of situations, it's not a person-to-person thing. It's more towards a society thing as a whole. So. It sucks. Let's be honest, it sucks.
Dryness and even length can play a huge part in what your hair needs to be its best self. You see, there are actually a dozen hair types, and even within those types are different sets of hair needs. Theorists, we're gonna need to do a whole other episode on how to diagnose what your hair type actually is. Yet for today, we figured out that there are no super hard and fast rules for the best way to wash your hair. I mean, without testing your options, how will you ever know that cold water is actually your hair care savior? No, really, don't let those other two naysayers fool you. Everyone should give it a try at least once. All the other results were just that good. And you know what? You could actually help us do a future episode by trying this test yourself, then come back here and leave your findings in the comments. The more data we get, the more we can start chipping away at this hair care mystery. And remember, like snowflakes, every head of hair is different and unique. But hey, that's just a theory. A style theory. Keep looking sharp. And if you want to see us test whether hair care products actually work, click the card on the screen now. And I'll see you next Saturday morning.
Alright, let me see the meme at the back.
And unique. But hey, that's just...
Well, you finally found the right conditioner. Rapunzel! Okay, we all know that it's magic, right? It's magic. Magical hair. Right, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. Thank you. But hey, that's just a theory. A style theory. Keep looking sharp. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Thank you.